hot girl like me, the friend for on them way. Them can't manage the body, yeah. That sexy little body, yeah. Pretty little Indian from Guyana. Me a turn up the fire, yeah. Them.
Yo, bring your device, you know what?
When speaking of my auntie Dr. Michelleg, talk nice, don't talk twice. Big up Oofa, big up, and dash way Oofa, dash way. You're listening to Get With The Fix.
I just met other man them say, a hot girl like me, the friend for on them way. Them can't manage the body, yeah. That sexy little body, yeah. Pretty little Indian from Guyana. Me a turn up the fire, yeah. Them can't manage the body.
Yo,
I like the guy in the park. Yeah.
right now. Badshaw, come check to them, mama.
My body take good, yeah. I just met other man them say, a hot girl like me, the friend for on them way. Them can't manage the body, yeah. That sexy little body, yeah. Pretty little Indian from Guyana. Me a turn up the fire, yeah. Them can't manage the body, yeah. That sexy little body, yeah. Pretty little Indian from Guyana. Me a turn up the fire, yeah. Hot girl something, this a hot girl something. Bad girl something, this a bad girl something. Me come to give them trouble. Nobody can tell me nothing. Hot girl something, this a hot girl something. Bad girl something, this a bad trouble.
I'm alive. How are you?
I'm alive and well too.
How are you? What's up?
I'm good. So we have here on Get With The Fix for the first time, Aneesa, Miss Badshaw. Lord have mercy. And listening to your music, right? I get the Badshaw part. I get it.
You're so funny.
I get it. So here I go with the fix, Michelleg. Like I said, I've been wanting to talk to this beautiful lady for a very long time. I've been stalking your page. I don't know if you know, but I've been stalking your page. I think from the first time I saw you and realized that you are Guyanese, I'm like, I'm Guyanese too. Like, I want to talk to her.
Hey, Guyanese people in the building.
Exactly. Definitely. So Aneesa is you're located in Canada, right?
Yes, in the freezing cold.
Girl, it's warm today here.
Hold on, where are you?
New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's warm.
Yeah, over here is not too bad.
Listen, I have family that lives in Canada, so I go to Canada often. But I can't live in Canada. The cold is too much. It's just too much.
Trust me.
So tell me, because we only have a little bit of time. She's at work, folks. But we wanted to get this interview done. How did you even get into music? Like, how did that happen?
You know what? I always thought about doing music, but I got into the whole modeling and acting thing first.
Okay.
And I guess from there, I kind of like built my fan base, and then I finally stepped foot in the music world.
I love it. How long have you been doing music?
That's a good question. Maybe, let's just say 6, 7 years.
Oh, nice. What do you think it is that separates you from another female artist? Like, what's that thing that you have that another female artist don't?
Well, that's a good question. Well, me, I'm very I just like doing things differently. Even like when it comes to my modeling and all my work, I just try to dabble in different genres. Like right now, everyone thinks I only do dance hall, but I have more music coming that's gonna be different styles, right?
Yeah.
I'm just a very open-minded person. I just like trying out new things.
I like it. Well, why do you think that people think that you only do dancehall? Because from looking at your Instagram and that type of stuff, like that's all you post. So people might be like, oh well, she's.
That's the thing, right? Because all I've been putting out so far has been dancehall. But this is why I'm so excited to just keep dropping more and more music.
Yeah.
I got more things coming, especially for this year.
I love it. What as a woman in this industry, right? what are some of the struggles that you've dealt with and had to overcome in order to just, say, you know what, I got to keep going because these people are not going to break me?
I guess sometimes working with people that are not serious, or people get distracted by all of this. You
Oh,
know, see, like that could be frustrating. But for me, I like to just, I try to learn the business side of everything. I literally study, I watch documentaries and try to just soak up all this knowledge, you know?
okay.
So it is really good to just learn things off of even the internet,
Okay.
just
Okay.
keep doing your research.
Okay. I like that.
Right?
So,
Because, no, you can't just put your trust in, you can't put all your trust in somebody because you never know what could happen,
yeah. Yeah, definitely. Somebody said get distracted by
From
all
God.
of this. I like it. I like
It's
it.
frustrating.
It can be, as a woman, because a lot of women artists that I speak to, they're always like, I'm serious about my music, but especially the men producers, it's like they feel like you have to sleep with them or something like that to.
Yes.
So
Yes,
can we
yes,
discuss
you're right,
that?
girl.
Can we discuss that for a little bit? Like, how do you avoid all of that?
Me? Okay, well, I'm a little picky. I kind of pick and choose who I want to work with. If I hear something, I'm likely not going to work with you. And if I come to you and we start working, and I see something weird or you're moving weird with me, you're probably not going to see me again. I cannot deal with headache. I can't deal with people that are not professional. Because if I come to you, honestly, I take my business serious. So if you can't take your business serious, I'm out. Like, I just don't care.
Now you are.
I'm stubborn.
Yeah, I can tell because you are one of the. Well, I think you're so sexy on the internet. Do you ever feel like they get distracted by that part of it, and it's like, yeah, well, she's just here for her body and that type of stuff. We're just gonna do that and not take her seriously.
Yeah, I mean, that's happened till I start talking business stuff. And then they're like, oh, she knows what she's talking about. We can't screw her over. I've already been in that situation like so many times. So this, as I said, this is why it's good to know the business side of things, so you won't get screwed over in this industry, because sometimes men like to take advantage of it, sadly. But it is what it is.
Yeah, definitely. What is something that you would want to say to like some of the men producers who sexualize the women in the industry so much? Like, what is a message that you would want to give to them?
Oh my God. Stop being a dog. Come on. It's really hard just being a female and just dealing with all that extra nonsense, man. You gotta, business is business.
Yeah.
You can't mix pleasure and business. I know it sounds harsh.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You know what? I'm trying to sound nice about it.
No, I don't want you to sound nice about it. I want you to be honest about it, because it's something that when I talk to a lot of female artists, like, they have this issue, and a lot of times they don't know how to deal with it. So there's a lot of young girls who may see this, hear this, or whatever the case may be, trying to do this and get caught up in all of that and lose focus as to what it is that they're really trying to do.
Exactly. Like, people should be focusing more on, like, focus on the project and think about how much money and how further this could go, and just thinking with
your stuff. Your little stuff. We'll say little stuff. Your little stuff, because I feel like the men who do that have little stuff, so they use that that ego thing and the idea that they're the producers or whatever, so regardless you gotta do what I say. Yeah, definitely. So you are the little stuff. You are Guyanese, and there's always the conversation around Guyanese artists trying to sing dancehall, and which is the Jamaica's music. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? And have you ever had any of those instances where somebody said that to you?
Yeah, I've definitely heard that before. Especially being like Indian Guyanese, you know, people are like, oh, why aren't you singing like chutney, or
Chutney.
why aren't you doing soca?
Mm.
Like, how come you decide to do dance hall? And then some people are like, oh, you're all about your Jamaican people. You don't care about Guyanese. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't care about my Guyanese people. Obviously, I do.
I get that too. I get that too. I get that too. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Trust me, because, like, come on, I be representing Guyana.
Mm.
I really do. You know, like, even couple, like, years ago, I even went all the way to China to go represent as Miss South America, and I won.
Nice.
Represent Guyana all the way in China. Like, come on.
Come on now. Come on now.
Even last year, I went to Guyana and I did a whole, like, promo tour.
Okay.
I did a song with an artist named Simeon Brown.
Mm.
He's a Guyanese artist. He's super dope. But man, like, Guyana has a lot of good artists coming
They
out
do.
right now.
Definitely do.
Yeah.
Definitely do. But I think what people don't understand, right? And you could correct me if I'm wrong. I think what people don't understand is that Jamaica is the standing ground for dancehall and reggae music, right?
Yeah.
There's so many studios and artists and radio stations and all of these other things there that when you I always ask Guyanese artists, like, what do you have in Guyana that you could go to? Like, there's no record labels, there's none of these other things in Guyana. I know the president is trying to do something different with that now.
Exactly.
So that part of it is the piece that a lot of times people miss, that hey, if I want to make it, I have to go to where people are making it, right?
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Sadly, like, the music scene in Guyana is still growing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you already know in Jamaica it is much wider.
Larger. Yeah. Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Way,
Somebody's
way
asking if this is the girl that did the song with Pampute. Yes, this is the girl that did
better.
the song with Pampute. Gymnastics.
Hey, shout out to Brown Guy, made it in the comments. That's my videographer.
Hi, Brown Guy.
He's the one that shot Gymnastic, the song I did with Pampute.
Nice, definitely. So since we brought up gymnastics, let's talk about that. Like, how did that collaboration happen?
It's so funny. It happened so randomly too. You know, I originally had another artist on the song, and the thing is, she wasn't really taking the project serious.
Okay.
And the type of person I am, like, come on, I take business serious because I'm investing my money and my time into this, right?
Definitely.
And I told the producer, I'm like, listen, she's not really taking this project serious, so don't feel a type of way if I decide to replace her, right? He's like, okay, do what you want.
Yeah.
Most times I have control over all my projects, so he just let me do whatever I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I reached out to Pampute myself, and it's crazy because I was sitting there and I was like, man, who do I want on this song? And I didn't want to put just anybody on it, you know.
Very true.
And at the same time, she popped up on my screen, and I'm like, yo, she's
that was
wicked.
God, right? That was God.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I reached out to her and I told her, I'm like, what do you think about this beat?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yo, this bad. I love it. I was like, okay, perfect. Right? And I explained the whole situation to her with the artist prior.
Okay.
And she's like, you know what? I rate you for even explaining the whole situation. So because of that, at least I know you're real, and let's do this. Pam literally recorded her part less than a week.
Wow.
And then she's like, when do you want to shoot this video? I said, girl, I'll come next week. I'll bring my whole team down and we'll shoot this next week. I thought it was crazy. And I literally showed up to Jamaica with my entire team. And I shot half of the video over there and then half in Canada.
Nice.
And, you know, it was crazy because, was it a year or 2 years ago? I ended up meeting her down there, and we went on a whole promo tour in Jamaica.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
But it's like we ended up building such a good relationship with each other to the point where I start helping her with her health. you know, and we just bonded so well because of that, right? Because she was sick, and then I brought her somewhere to fix her health and her diet.
Nice.
And if you see her now, like Pampati has lost a lot of weight. She has
definitely
great eyesight now. Like so many things has changed with her. And it's amazing because, you know, after, you know, she fixed herself, she ended up doing a tour with Nicki Minaj. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it was really exciting. It was like it was like an experience, honestly.
I like it.
Especially doing all the radio interviews and doing the parties. Like I love that.
Yeah, definitely. Did you have the conversation with the other young lady though that was supposed to be on the song? Like how did that go?
Oh God. Okay. That was a hot mess.
Wow.
Because she actually originally wrote my lyrics. So that song was totally different. Even my lyrics was different.
Okay.
Right? And I told her, I'm like, would you like to work out some type of compensation or percentage? And she's like, no, I don't want nothing. Talk to my manager.
Wow.
I said, all right, cool. I'll talk to your manager. No problem. And then she turned around and said, yeah, I'm going to make sure you have nobody else on the song. And saying that she wants $5,000 for her lyrics.
Wow.
And a percentage. And I said, $5,000?
Wow.
You're kind of out of your mind. Like, no.
Wow.
So you know what? I ended up I had to like reshoot half of gymnastic as well. So that video was totally different as well. I had to change the lyrics and I had to reshoot gymnastic.
Wow. Wow. What
so
happened?
that's why half of the video was shot in Canada. When Pam came down here, yeah, but originally that entire video was shot in Jamaica.
Wow.
Originally.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Wow. Since you've been through that experience, like what is some advice that you have for other artists in regards to that type of situation?
Oh man. You know what? As much as I spent so much money, I went through hell and back with that project, like it's still the best money I ever spent. And I really don't regret it because I believed in that song. Like I've actually always believed in the record.
Okay.
You know? So for me, if you really believe in something, just keep pushing it and keep going with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like sometimes you might have things in the way, which what ended up happening, but I just kept going and going.
Nice.
You know?
I like
even
it.
Pam was always motivating me. She's like, don't worry about it, just keep pushing, just keep pushing. And one thing with her, Pam has really pushed that project with me.
She did.
You know, and she still is.
Yeah.
Pam is actually down here right now. I'm gonna see Pam Kate later.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. So now do you own everything in regards to this song?
Yeah, majority of it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So now that you own the majority of it, now every time the song plays or anything like that, does that individual get any money from it or like, okay. So you worked it out.
So I don't even want to sound like I don't want to sound rude. But you know what? Like if I'm coming to you and I'm really nice, I'm not a disrespectful person. But if I come to you and you want to deal with me like that, and I'm willing to give you a piece of the pie and you're still not trying to cooperate, guess what? I feel no ways of spending the extra money to go reshoot everything.
Wow.
Now, if I decide to go redo my lyrics and reshoot the video, I'm going to make sure you don't get nothing. You know? Well, we could have easily worked as a team, but you want to be mean?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You asked some good questions. Right? No one has ever asked me those types of questions.
I try to do my best, you know, with my interviews because like I said, I always say that everybody has a story. And with these songs, there's always stories behind songs. So you want to hear, you know, what happened. But I'm glad that you guys worked that out. And you know, you're able to put this song out. So I'm gonna play gymnastics. So here is Aneesa. and Pampute.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Make them know you're cool underneath ya. Y'all okay, make a gymnastic. Put another ear from a soft back flip. Up on the wall and boom. On the body, then I wine and catch it. Then you boom. On the body boom, bastic. Make a gymnastic. Put another ear from a soft back flip. Up on the wall and boom. On the body, then I wine and catch it. Then you boom. On the body boom, bastic.
Flexible, flexible, bend me knee, bend me back. Put me feel me body, tell a boy, him have to spend the back. Pussy for top in a picture, nobody know edit that. Do me half stiff, so me take me car. Balance body, ball like a beat, ready up because the clean body, you top on a sleeve. Slide in. Put me on the crime scene, I'm a
She's the perfect person for this song, right? When you listen to it, you get the full dance
I know.
effect.
I already know. I do not regret it at all. Not even one bit, honestly.
Not one bit. Not one bit. I definitely love it.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, you know, I always feel like, and I say to people that everybody's ordained by God to do something, right? And everything happens for a reason. You know, half of the times we don't know
Girl,
why.
I literally live up to that.
Yeah.
I really do live up to that. Everything does happen for a reason. And she popped up on my screen and we ended up doing this record for a reason.
Yeah.
Because you know what? This record has opened a lot of doors for me as well.
Nice. Let's talk about that. Like, what sorts of doors has this opened up for you?
Oh, damn. Man. Okay, so I'm not the biggest fan of performing.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this.
You're an artist.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. I also have anxiety.
Okay.
And it gives me so much anxiety.
You have social anxiety?
Okay? Yeah, I do.
Wow.
I just always had anxiety. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it. But man, I got offered to do tours, shows. Even Pam wanted me to do her whole Canadian tour she was doing.
Wow.
And at the time she was staying with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, girl, go do your tours and come back home to me. I'm like, just come back home to me. Like, my anxiety is so bad right now. Like, I just can't.
Wow. But looking at your videos and stuff, you can't tell that you have social anxiety. Like, there's no type of anxiety that I see when you're doing this.
It's so funny because I was always having anxiety, even doing this call, because I haven't done an interview in a while.
Okay.
I'm like, I hope I don't screw this up.
I was telling my friend, I was talking to my best friend on the phone, and I'm like, I'm talking to Aneesa in the inbox, and I could tell that she's a little nervous about this, but you know, I don't bite. Like, I like to have my interviews be fun and laugh and get to learn about you. So I would never put you in a position where you screw anything up. Not at all.
Yeah. I know. But also, when I've been talking to you, I've actually been really busy. I just opened up a business as well.
Jesus,
so,
what business you open?
I'm like working on that as well. I'm working on a film studio, like a production house.
Nice.
Yeah. Right?
I love my ambitious Guyanese girls. You know? Absolutely love it. Has there been a time where you say to yourself, like, look, I'm not making it. I'm not where I want to be. You know, I'm over all of this. Has that ever come up to you?
I mean, I have my moments, but like, I also know that a lot of times people are about to make it, and it's just like they decide to give up
that right time,
there. Yeah. You know, and sometimes you just gotta keep pushing and just keep going. Because trust me, a lot of things has come in my way, and I just like, okay, just keep going, just one day at a time. Mm-hmm. That's literally how I think in my head.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
So trust me.
You know, perseverance is a thing, right? And you've been doing this for a while. You have great music. You have some dope collabs and those types of things. Like, you know, yes, we in every profession or whatever the case may be, we all have those moments where we're like, enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore, whatever the case may be. But I want you to keep pushing. Because you have something, like, you know, to get a collaboration even with Pampute, that says a lot about who you are. Because I know she don't just work with anybody.
Yeah, I know. She tells me that all the time. She's
I
like, girl, her favorite thing is, girl, I'm not wasting energy. No, I'm not waste no energy. I'm like, oh my
I love it. Definitely, definitely love it.
God.
Definitely love it. Are you signed right now to anybody or you're doing this
No,
independently? Okay.
independently.
Why
Yeah.
why aren't you signed? Why aren't you signed?
Um, I'm stubborn. I like to do what I want. But you know what? um, like I'm open to it if
Mhm.
I get something really good on the table.
Okay.
You know, so I'm not closed off to it.
Okay.
But it's got to be something that I'm happy with, because I'm not just trying to sign my life away
Yeah.
and I'm not happy. I don't want to be stuck on the shelf or do a deal that
You can't get out
that
of.
doesn't benefit me, or yeah, and that's another thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes people think like getting signed to a label is such a good thing, but sometimes it could also be bad, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Somebody just asked, have you ever had anybody offer to sign you because you have a huge following and media presence?
yeah, like people have inquired or asked me.
Mhm.
I'm just like, maybe not right now, maybe later.
Okay.
Let me just keep working at it, do my thing. Because you know what? It's also like a learning experience for me
Yes.
too. As I told you, like I love to like learn, and especially about the business.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
Girl, I'm just trying to learn everything.
that business piece is very, very important. And we have Levels on the live. He's a producer here in Jamaica.
Level.
Yeah, Levels is really
Yeah.
dope, really dope, really dope. And learning this business is so important that sometimes I've had conversations with people who sign away their rights, like your voice is gone because somebody else took it
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm glad you're doing that aspect of it. What is some advice that you would want to give to a young lady who is doing this music thing and growing in it? What is some advice you would want to give to her?
For females that's doing music,
Yeah, yeah,
well, definitely learn the business side and especially learn marketing. Marketing is important. Super, super, super important. And you know what? We have gold in our hands. We got social media.
yes,
You
yeah,
could make millions with social media.
yeah,
You know, you could build up your fan base. You can promote through these different apps. Like there's a one point I used to sit there and watch a documentary every week and study each artist and learn
wow,
behind the scenes of what they need.
wow,
You know, like sometimes behind an artist you'll need like a PR,
yes,
a DJ, a journalist, an A&R. Like all these different things actually play a big part, but you don't really see majority of the people in the spotlight. They're all behind doing the work. Right? So that's like something that people should also study.
Mhm.
Sometimes I even take people's names and I Google it and research their background. You know, it's all studying really, but I'm a big believer when it comes to marketing. So me, I'm always trying to learn marketing, honestly, because think about it. You can spend thousands on a song, like
Mhm.
video production, but if you're not marketing it correctly, it's not going to go anywhere. You can't expect to just put out this video or song and expect it to go somewhere. It doesn't always work like that. So we already have that whole understanding when it comes to that.
I love that. I love that because
Yeah.
Levels and I are friends off the screen, and we're always having those conversations about production, promotion, having that whole package together so that you can push it,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people who do songs and they just put it on the internet and it's like, all right, it'll do what it do and keep it, move on to the next
Yeah.
song. Meanwhile, you may have that could have been
Yeah.
your song that takes you to
Trust
the next
me.
level.
Trust me, it's true. Sometimes it takes years for one song to really bust.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes you just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing till you can't push no more. And that's what I've been like even doing with gymnastics. Me and Pam just been pushing and pushing and pushing. Like there's no stopping.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Like it could get in the right hands of somebody.
Yep. Yep.
Right? It's happening with a lot of artists in the industry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just can't give up.
Yeah,
So,
that is definitely something that I think people need to start paying more attention to. Like, you know, even your social media speaks a lot about you. Like your entire social media, I could tell that you're an artist. You know, you say you model and all of that kind of stuff, but I could go to your social media and know that you are a musician. Which is something that people, when I get asked to do interviews, like that's the first place I go because I want to see, like, okay, are you a model, artist? Like, what are you doing? You know, but there's no issue with your social media, and I absolutely love how you promote yourself on there. Did you learn that over time, or somebody told you like this is what you need to do?
I just kind of do my thing. I don't know. I don't really have anyone doing marketing, especially when it comes to social media for me. Plus, the way I look at it, like, especially when it comes to social media, that's kind of like your portfolio in a sense. Because you're going to have all types of people looking at your page. So you got to kind of make sure your work is right there in people's faces. But once you come on my page, you know exactly what I'm doing.
Yep.
You know? So I kind of pick and choose what I post. Right? Like I'll post, like sometimes I'll post nonsense in my stories, but when it comes to my actual feed, super picky.
Super picky. Definitely. I could tell. How do you stay away from the negativity as being a woman artist? Like, because there's a lot going on. How do you stay away from all of that?
Well, see, me, I'm different. I don't care. Everybody that really knows me, like, it's too bad Pam is not here. Sometimes Pam will be like, yo, nothing bothers you. Like, nothing. Like, she could cuss me sometimes, and I'll still sit there, and I'm like, all right. Like, honestly, I really take negativity, and I turn it into positivity.
Yeah.
I don't let things, like, get to my head. Like, at the end of the day, hey, haters motivate me. So
we thank them.
I guess I'm not doing something right.
We thank them. We thank them for the hate. We thank
them.
Oh,
I definitely thank my haters because you know what? It just motivates me to do better.
Yep, and make them more mad, right?
Exactly. I'm good at that. I'm super good at that.
So
I really don't care about hating us.
Yeah, you just can't, because it takes so much energy to hate, right? It takes a lot of energy to hate, and while you're hating, you could be making $1 someplace else. Like, do something else with your time.
You know, that's the way I look at it. Like, hey, you might be hating, but you know what? I'm gonna still make this money regardless. Like, you ain't paying my bills, you ain't doing nothing for me, so sucks. I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. I'm minding my business. And you should too.
You should too. And you should too. Yeah. Now, the fact that you are Guyanese, you know, and Caribbean parents are you're supposed to be doctor, lawyer, nurse, all of those things. But here you are, you're only eyes.
Oh, God.
Here you are doing music. What are your parents saying in regards to this? And when they see you so sexy on social media, like, what do you get from all of that? Yeah, I didn't.
Woo! What do you think they're gonna say? Oh man,
yo, this is not how we raised you.
I will never forget. I remember the first time I even did like a sexy lingerie photo shoot for the newspaper, and my dad had owned a business, and everybody in that place had the newspaper. And my dad found it. Oh my God, the type of cussing that I got. Like, oh my God, it was just bad. My parents was not having the whole thing. Guyanese people don't really have when it comes to entertainment, no, that's not a job.
Yeah. It's a hobby.
Shit, not even a hobby. They don't even want to hear it. They don't want to see it. They don't want nothing sexy, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, people are gonna talk. And you know what? My mom started saying this till eventually she realized how stubborn I am. She's like, oh, the family's gonna talk. I'm like, guess what? Is the family paying my bills? Do I care about them? Do they care about me? All they want to do is diss me, cuss me, or tell me I'm this and I'm that because the way I'm dressed. Girl, I just do my thing. I don't care. But you know what? My my parents now are like very supportive now because they see that like I'm pushing and I'm actually doing something with it. I never gave up.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, and plus they can't say nothing because hey, I'm paying all the bills. So
you living your own
what are you
life.
gonna say?
You're living your own
Trust
life.
me. And now it's like I take care of everything. I take care of my mom. I take care of the bills. I put food on the table. I'm just trying to be successful. And it's not like I'm out here causing trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know,
I
but
like it.
at first, no. Huh?
I like it. I definitely like it. You know, a lot of times I think that parents forget that we have our own minds. We want to do our own things. We have our own dreams and all of these kinds of things. And, you know, you can't stifle, for lack of a better word, you can't stifle the things that make us happy, right? Like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that?
Yeah, fact.
I like it. I definitely like it. So I wanted to ask you before you get up out of here, this song called All Night Long. Tell me about All Night Long.
Hey, I'm so excited for this project. Like, I can't wait to shoot the video. This video is going to be super wicked.
Nice.
Charlie Black produced it.
Yes, yes.
You know, Mr. Party Animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't even know what to say. He produced it, and right now that's gonna be like the next project me and him push.
I like
right
it.
now I'll be working on the music video soon, and I'm gonna be dropping it probably next month.
Okay.
So that should be exciting.
I like it. I like it. How did that collaboration even happen with you and Charlie to produce this song?
We've always had a good relationship with each other for years and years and years. I've also produced a record for him as well.
Okay.
Me and Smoke Shop Studios. We produced a song off of his album called Confession.
Okay.
So that's also a really, really good song. I'm also on the rhythm. One day, you know what? One day I was playing my song on the rhythm and he heard it. And he's like, the song is bad. I need to be on this rhythm. He's like, I need to be on this rhythm. Take me to the studio right now. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, cool. I literally brought him to the studio and he actually went and recorded his own version to it.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's shoot the music video. And, you know, he let me have like full control over that when it comes to the whole like directing. I also direct music videos.
Nice.
So he let me have like, you know, my whole creative side in it. And the whole producing side. I'm also practicing to produce.
Nice. You're doing everything. You won't need nobody to do nothing for you.
It's so true. I was actually just having this conversation. I'm like, damn, I'm really trying to learn everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good when you can have creative control over everything that you do, right?
Yeah, exactly. But honestly, yeah, I've just known Charlie for like years, at least like 10 years. And we've just always had a good relationship with each other. And you know, he's seeing where my music is going and he's like, let me produce a song for you.
Nice.
You know?
I like it.
And he heard it and he's like, yes, I love this. You know? So to hear him say he loves the record means a lot.
Yeah, definitely. You know? Definitely. So here is All Night Long.
Can you handle this wine? If you can, I'll make you mine. Next time and I don't mind. I could spend the night, we go till sunrise. Cause you really wanna party. Temperature's high, feel the heat coming on free. Feel your eyes looking up into my body. Real bad man need a shawty. Put me down, break my spine. You have to put the top with the bum bum tight. Put it so wet, coming like slime. Put it so wet, make you wanna deep dive. He need a girl with the wickedest slam, I know. The type of girl who know to love a brown man for sure. Type of nanny say you're cooking long me off and no. So you have to show, look how you have to go. Not here for a long time, I need a good time. Not here for a long time. In the meantime, if you really wanna party, temperature's high, feel the heat coming on free.
What?
How are you? Because a lot of your songs are raunchy, right? How are you? How are you going to, get to that international, the next level type of stuff with toning it down, like doing a clean version and all of that? Are you working on those type of things?
Oh yeah. I can't just be straight nasty music. I already know. Oh man.
Definitely. So since you have this song all night long, before you go, I got a couple of questions I wanted to ask you. So tell me 5 things no girl enjoys in bed. 5 things no girl enjoys in bed.
That no girl enjoys in bed?
Yeah, 5 things.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Off the top of your head.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, it all depends on the man, because some man could do it better than another person. I don't know. I don't know. This conversation is about to be wild.
No,
I don't know. That's my opinion.
Think about it. 5 things that no girl would like in bed. Like, besides the fact that some guys may do it better than the other one, like 5 things.
I don't know.
Kim
So
said,
you throw me an example.
Kim said a man that don't like foreplay.
That sucks.
You see? You know this stuff.
I mean, who doesn't like foreplay? At least make it interesting. Make it fun. Like, entice me a little bit.
Kim's over here reading out everything. Kim said a selfish lover, a 1-minute man.
Yeah, okay. Definitely not. I'm not trying to have no 1-minute man or somebody that can't kiss properly. I'm a big kisser, so if you can't kiss, goddamn.
Why do you even exist, right?
Damn, you call this.
Why do you exist? Kim said bad hygiene. That's a good one. That's definitely
okay. Yes, yeah. How could I forget that? Okay, that's a big thing for me. You gotta have nice teeth. Everything must be clean, nice.
Smell good.
Smell good. Teeth nice.
Yeah.
Nails nice. Just well kept. Obviously, that's super important.
Well kept. Oh, well kept.
Because I'll get grossed out. I'll get grossed out.
Do you mind if his belly is big, or you're not into big belly men?
At least you can keep me warm at night.
The belly is important.
It can't be too big. It can't be too big. It's okay if you have a little meat on you. That's fine. Like, it's okay. You don't gotta be like skinny. I like a man with a little meat. Keep me warm. I'd be cold out here, girl.
You need somebody to defend you out here in these streets, right? You know, you work with a lot of men producers. You need somebody to defend you out here.
Yep. That was a good question.
Yeah. I found that today, and I was like, "Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting." So, Aneesa, I know that you have to go, but I just want to say, you give us some last leaving positive words, and what else we should be looking out from you.
Well, I got more music coming. That's 1, 2. What else? I don't know, just focus on your mental health, your diet, and just you overall as a being. That's really important.
Yeah.
That's the advice I'm trying to give everybody, like so many crazy things are going on in this world.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up.
They prayed up and maybe don't take no flights right now.
But girl.
That looks crazy.
You know what I told somebody the other day? I said, I'm not even going to argue with JetBlue anymore when they say it's raining outside and we're not flying. I'm
right?
good.
Yeah, girl, I don't know. That's looking like a hot mess. I'm dying to leave right now, and I'm like, man.
Yeah. How does this whole flight situation affect, you as an artist? Like, and your anxiety, your social anxiety that you already have, like.
Oh, God. Like, I can't stay put for too long. I start going crazy. So, like, I like to, like, leave at least. Okay, I can't even lie. Usually when I travel, I like to leave, like, a month at a time or 2 months and come back. I don't do short trips. I can't do the couple day thing or days here. Like, no. Like, I have to be forced to come back home.
Yeah. Wow.
You know?
Definitely.
I get too comfortable when I leave. So, I don't know.
I like it. But I definitely want you to keep working on your social anxiety because you're an artist. You have all of this music. You have to perform. You got to make this money with these performances. So, let's keep working on that aspect of it because you have great music. You have great music.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll be practicing. I got two people right now that's trying to help me. You got Charlie Black and you got Pompete trying to force me to just get out of this anxiety and start performing.
You have to. That's the only way actually you're going to get rid of it. Like, that's the only way you're going to get rid of it. You have to get out there. You have to.
Yeah, I know. Sadly.
Yeah. She said sad.
Yeah.
Sadly.
You know what? I love the creative side. I love doing the music. It's just like that part is like I'm an energy person, man. I could feel everybody's energy on me.
Wow.
I'm like, oh.
Wow. You'll get over it. You'll
definitely keeping it real.
Yeah, you'll definitely get over it. In due time, you will get over it. But I say, just start. Once you start, then you'll definitely get into it and it'll be like, water under the bridge. I could do this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Plus your face is pretty. You have a pretty face to look at. Like I wanna thank you first of all for accepting this interview today. Like I said, I've been wanting to talk to you for a very long time, and I'm glad that we were able to do this today. Any music you have, shoot it to the email. I'll definitely play it and send it to the guys on the station as well to play it for you as well. So I want to thank you again. Please give everybody your social media handle and where they could go to download your music.
Okay, you guys can find me on all platforms under my name, which is Aneesa Badshaw. That is ANEESABADSHAW. And you could probably find my Instagram right over there or there. Sorry, I'm so silly.
What's your sign? When's your birthday?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh,
my
okay.
birthday's May 16th.
Okay, all right. I figured.
When's yours?
Yeah, because you said you're stubborn, so you had to be a Leo or a Sag or a Taurus. One of the or Gemini. One of them four. One of them four.
When's your birthday?
November 28th. I'm a Sag.
Oh, Sagittarius. Okay.
Yeah, the other half of the Taurus, I'm that part. Well, Aneesa, thank you again for being here tonight. Like I said, guys, she has to go. She's actually at work. But she, gave us this time to do the interview, and I appreciate you. And send me your music, whatever you have, send it to me. But make sure you start doing some clean
music. Let
me
work on the clean version.
Clean versions. Yeah. So she'll be working on the clean version so it can play all over the place. Okay. But thank you and have an amazing rest of your evening. And Pampute, if you can hear this, just tell Shay it's time to come outside.
Hello, right?
Come outside. Come outside. But have an amazing evening and much success with all of your music.
Thank you so much, and it was nice talking to you.
You-
This was actually a really good interview,
Thank
and I
you.
love your energy. I love your energy. Keep
Thanks.
it up.
I try. I will. I definitely will. So blessings. And I'm looking forward to seeing more songs from you and the new video that you're gonna have coming out. All night long will be coming out soon, guys. So watch out for all of that. Okay.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Make them know say a goal underneath ya.
But the girl know I feel. Girl, I boom make a gymnastic. Put another ear, I'm a soft back flip. Up on the wall and boom. On the body, then I wine and catch it. Then you boom. On the body bombastic. Make a gymnastic. Put another ear, I'm a soft back flip. Up on the wall and boom. On the body, then I wine and catch it. Then you boom. On the body bombastic.
Flexible, bend me knee, bend me back, money for me body.
Oh, hey, yo, you know it's Bounty Killer, and you're all in tune to Michelleg. And get with the Fix Radio every Wednesday 9 to 11 p.m.
Yo, you don't know it's your girl Danica. You're listening to Michelleg. Get with a Fixed Radio, and right now it's all about ready. Ready? Let's go.
I'm here saying no Zaga represent for Michelleg. You see, Pre?
Aneesa, make them know say a goal underneath ya.
But the girl know I feel. Every girl I boom make a gymnastic. Put another ear, I'm a soft back flip. Up on the wall and boom. On the body, then I wine and catch it. Then you boom. On the body bombastic. Make a gymnastic. Put another ear, I'm a soft back flip. Up on the wall and boom. On the body, then I wine and catch it. Then you boom. On the body bombastic.
Flexible, bend me knee, bend me back, money for me body. Tell a boy him have to spend the back. Pussy for top in a picture, nobody know edit that. Me half stiff so me take me car. Balance for the ball like a beef for the up because it clean. Body head up on a sleeve. Slide in. Put me on the crime scene, I'm a little in between. Like he have to go in, make all him pick.
Like a gymnastic. Put another ear, I'm a soft back flip.
You walk on my top now, let that cool it. You can't let this a good boogie. Oh, you thought you could have just walked right up, or you can let me go. Slowly wrap yourself around me. Boy, do what you want to do, and don't rap with me, baby. Come control my body. Yo, you don't know it's your girl Danica. You're listening to Michelleg. Get with a Fixed Radio, and right now it's all about ready. Ready? Let's go. You walk on my top, now let cool it. You can't let this a good boogie. Oh, you thought you could have just walked right up, or you can let me go. Slowly wrap yourself around me. Boy, do what you want to do, and don't rap with me, baby. Come control my body. Take my mind and I belong to you, oh baby. You stuck like glue, like glue, like glue. I know it's a dream come true, come true, come true. Me not really need nobody, nobody. But I chat, cause I need your body, your body.
Sit up and think about the look up for me, hold on. Wind up to this slow song. What we got can't you must see money goes on. Each up under your arm like me a roll on. With the spine of your dimple, it's a turn on. Like weird up, at me see you be turn on. Yeah, me trophy, baby, you're in a top one. Your first one.
Yo, stuck like no, like no, like no, like no. It's a dream come true, come true, come true. One we don't really need nobody, nobody.
This Saturday, Danique will be live with me here on Get With The Fix at 4 p.m. This Saturday, y'all.
It's you with me, and I'm so glad that you're my man. Baby, give me what I want. I don't
give you what you need.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna tell us we're not meant to be.
When I left your side, then no matter what, not even you can move me. Love you like home, Bob, love Rita, of course. How we them have to feel free with movie. I love to see you in a my t-shirt. To set yourself, baby, you just groove. You took me, sir, no matter, girl. I want to you, man, yo. Yo, look who I am, man. Yo.
You want come and talk about left fool, left what? You can't let this a good cookie. Oh, you thought you could have just walked right up, or you can let me go. Slowly wrap yourself around me. Boy, do what you want to do. Don't rap with me, baby. Come control my body. Take my mind and I belong to you. Oh, baby. You stuck like love, like love, like love. It's a dream come true, come true, come true. Me not really need nobody. But I check cause I need your body, your body.
See the funny thing about me, look up for me, hold on. Wind up to this slow song. What we got can't done, you must see money goes on. Itch up under your arm like me a roll on. With the spine of your dimple, it's a turn on. Like weirdo, at me see you be turn on. Yeah, me trophy, baby, you're in a top part. Make your brush like you just in your first part.
Yo, like love, like love, like love, like love.
Young get me. Rise up. You know I go.
Yeah. Hit the gun. Gunshot still there, yeah. Another youth life gone. Head of a roll, cause the streets are red, yeah. No, mama. Don't worry at all. I don't want tears run down your face. Papa know I'll make you proud.
Yes.
I got a youth I will surely make.
My great guy.
I got a youth I will surely make.
Can't stop, won't stop. Better get down, lay down, coming for the top. Lost. Too long of the days. Crimes of passion don't age. Rise from the streets. Ignoring the signs of the beast. Tipping at the scale, so we move weight. Suffering this over, mine's made up. Tired of the blues that's played out. We living like the Jeffersons, y'all, mine's made up. Push back, no cap. Push. Believe that, cause homie, we black. We move mountains, skyscrapers, and we finally made it hip.
Mojo Magan, chilling on the ocean front. Believe me, we do it in a real life. Warrior from the art school, young. Ball boat, land, tacky, them make road life. 180 me pyramid. I me brother Peter. Then you don't know no failure. St. Thomas native, then you have creative. And when you elevating, them say you can relate it. My life so sweet, no, I call it granulated. Ask the government why the youth them under it.
Mojo Morgan will be live here on Get With The Fix with me this Saturday at 5 p.m. That is March 1st. Shout out to Dane Bogle for that. I am Michelle G. I'm about to stop my Instagram live and get prepared for my next interview. I have another dope interview coming up right here on Get With The Fix, Blaze Radio, Mighty Mix, Majestic Coffee, and Metric Radio. Streaming live on all of those platforms. I have another interview coming up in the 8 p.m. hour. I am Michelle G. I am here.
Here we go.
Yeah, man, they know the boss, man.
Yeah, let me give a shout out to my sponsors tonight. My sponsors. We have March 8th, the Queen returns, Miss Denise Belfont. I will be hosting her album release party on March 8th. March 7th, Yellow Hype, his homecoming. I should be talking to him, I think, next Monday, coming up here on Get With The Fix. Also, what else I got? March 22nd, the Rise Her Summit. I will be a speaker at that event, providing a lot of information about music. I want to do some trademarking conversation, all of that kind of stuff. That is March 22nd in New York. In New York, I will be there live. Yeah, living my best life. Trying to live my best life, trying to give some knowledge to anybody that wants to do all of this stuff because it's a lot to do. But I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, man.
Rise up.
You know it, go. Yeah. Gunshot still there, yeah. Another youth life gone. Head I got roll 'cause the streets are red, yeah. No, mama, don't worry at all. I don't wanna tears run down your face. Papa, know I'll make you proud. Yes.
Levels. I can't just level with you. Them try a family not once but 4 times. It's a good thing, say me need no cry. Not a quit, no spinners or no 4 5. Still my fight non-stop, all my soul cry. Yo, who what to face me for them try use spiritual battle erase me. Try fearless, pull up a bravery. Staying on me Psalms 91 never fail me.
Just want to give the users them a round of applause. Yeah, man, I know you use it over the years, but it stopped now. Yeah, man, say, she now.
Yeah, man, over the years, I take a love for granted, man. Yeah, man, them take a kindness, a weakness, them used to go, them used to come. But I'm telling you this, I keep that, yeah?
Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Opportunities on the lose me. And last time I'm not gonna use me. Yeah. Right now, myself come first. Right now, myself come first. Who can call me Mr. Selfish? The amount of things me go through when me dealt with. Myself come first. Right now, myself come first.
I mean, I say no, Zaga represent for Michelleg. G. You see, pre. Still. Zaga. I've been praying for day. Need wings to fly away. Sometimes I feel like I can't bother. Feel to give up, then remember my mother. Say me I go do it from them time to from them.
I'm about to start my next interview, so I'm going to restart my Instagram live. I am here.
On the brightest part, find the deepest God. Everything can't fix with money and cards. But the depth still. Come and think you better cry now, baby, don't cry on the top.
Yadi Martinique to Kingston. Dans la vidéo, le système n'a pas avoir bonne chance. Donc c'est à toi de tes connaissances. Yeah, that. J'ai toujours voulu être le premier. Là où j'ai grandi, c'est chacun pour soi sans pitié. Avec mes potes, on était prêts à briser l'amitié. Charbonné au max pour faire péter les lobés. Midi à minuit, qu'avant toi sans arrêt. C'est beau, c'est tête, puis pour client, on peut tirer. Atteindre concurrence, c'est fait pour notre quartier. Fait de façon pour la qualité. Live life like today. What's the last one? And you all know where you come from. This system will try to put you down. So come fight you, damn you strong. Dans la vie d'aujourd'hui, c'est chacun pour soi pour s'en sortir. Fais de ton bien, mais toujours ça dans nos opinions.
The system want me struggle. Every day man a hustle. My life is a hustle, them now want me to know. You know me
Have to make it door. We must go watch all over. Some girl like that, only want it up. Office and this up, my can't stand for nothing.
The struggle ain't new to me. I face it every day like I've been a cup of tea. The system is against all what you wanna be free. You still can be a falling tree. Wow, the old world going wild now. Got to learn to put your fingers to the soil now. Black people suffering a long while now. You can smile now, you see your black faces up there in the profiles now. Give me a listening ear, you care to listen. What about the little kids being missing? Injustice to the youths in the prison. It's like a civil police killing them without a damn reason.
To the system, don't be no victim. You would man just go and be a damn king. Don't make them give you no trick thing. Still never get me down. All when the system corrupt, still me I hold my ground. Whoa, whoa, still me I hold my ground. I am on, still we hold my ground. No say the system corrupt, they never get me.
Pour and I had to shine. True love will never die. She's fresh like the water from the spring. In our life, the joy she brings. That love we come to represent. Let's soar with open wings. Tell me how the real lion is. The one you've been searching for. I am more. No need to look no more. You're not score. You're my ride or die. We're gonna fly with the eagle. You're a blessing from above. Let me love your confidence. This is a spiritual connection. So we're up on Jaja mission. So we're full of determination. With a clear vision. And Judge, I never make no mistake. But it bring us together. Say you is a real general. But we're gonna stand firm together.
To the most I Rastafari, I am more a pray. Guide my steps every day. It's along the way. You're the chop with them I set. Just move it out of the way. Me not trust people. Them too wicked and evil. Tell them you want secret, tell them you stick it with an eagle. I me not trust people. Them want me crashing on my vehicle. So me stay by myself. Them a go with the like people. Can't stop my shine. Can't stop my climb. Can't take my time. You bad mind. Can't stop my shine. Can't stop my climb. Can't take my time. You bad mind. Watch your friends where you keep. Them a look something for deep. Reveling in the dark.
Did you send me anything? You know, my email is wide open.
Can't stop my climb. Can't keep my dime. You bad mind. Can't stop my shine. Can't stop my climb. Can't keep my dime. You bad mind. Don't trust people. Them too wicked and evil. Then them you want secret, them we stick it with an eagle. So me not trust people. Them want me crashing on my vehicle.
Don't worry, no catch it. It's a song, so no prayer while we chat.
We living in a cold world. The cold minds. Now let yourself kill this fire. Protect your life. Spiritually, biblically, lifestyle in time. In seek is David divine. We gotta pray now. Pray for the better day. Pray, let us pray now. Trust and obey. Pray, let us pray now. There's no other way. Pray, let us pray now. Let you lead the way. And every smile a smile, and every laugh a laugh, and every teeth a teeth, and every talk a talk, and every jump a jump, and every walk a walk. Look out for the wolves in the dark. Them a lurks, pavilion, them a lay in the dark. With knife in the man, young, stick out the yard. But Jack is my brother, my shield and my staff. I pray you stay me every part. Yes, I gotta pray now. Pray for a better day.
Pray, let us pray now, and Jah will lead the way. Pray, let us pray now. Trust and obey. Oh. Pray, let us pray now. There is no other way. Try and move mountains. And roll by the Red Sea. Cry and move mountains. Thank Jah that all He's done for me. Cry and move mountains. And set the captive free. Move mountains. And more of my burning me sweeping away. When we come find me in a Christ sweeping away. You can't hear it on my voice sweeping away. Must have been spiritually nice. Yeah.
Hello? Hi? Can you hear me? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, hello, nice.
Good night. How are you?
There, I'm sister now go and give Jah thanks and praise, though.
Definitely, definitely. So here on Get With the Fix, for the first time, this is Aya Moore. And I'm gonna tell you guys how I found him first of all. But I want you to tell everybody about your name, Aya Moore. Like, what does that mean?
I am more. Acronym. Ancient youth. Acquire. I am mathematical apps. Radiant electromagnetism. And that is about transmuting positive energy, meaning giving positive energy and also receiving positive energy. But you know, as transmuters of positive energy, we get less of the positive energy that we give out.
Yes.
It is the law of attraction. Opposite seeks the opposite. So you know, people when lazy try to look for people when are lazy. And you understand what I said to you? Yeah, the law of attraction.
I've never heard nobody say it like that before.
No, you're not nobody saying like that because they're not of the depth of spirituality as I am.
I like it. I definitely like it. So how I got to this wonderful man is I saw a video, and I had the video sitting in my phone for a couple of days. And I was looking at it, and I kept looking at it over and over and over again. And I said, you know what? Let me share this video. And I shared the video, and my graphic designer, Magaman, said, oh my gosh, this is Aya Moore. Like, you need to talk to him. Like, you need to hear his story. Like, he had so much to say. And I was like, okay. And I reached out, and you accepted. So I want to say, first of all, thank you for being here today. And thank you for accepting to have this conversation with me.
Free spirit, man. You're welcome, man. From the spirit, free easy, you know.
Definitely. Definitely. So tell me, how did you get into music? Like, how did all of that happen?
All right, me have to say from birth, you know, because my mother loves things for me in the tummy. And, you know, from 4 months old, kids always attract and stimulate by what their mother does or what is happening around them. Understand me? So from a tender age, she go to church. So she'd rather sing with me in her tummy. And then from there, now, you find out, jump out. And, you know, me always like sing when me I go to school, was on the church choir when going to Mona Primary, was on the church choir while going to 51 Eastern Park Road Church. So it's a part of high stimulation.
Okay.
So know that from school, Mona Primary, Mr. Brown was our music teacher. Same way and Escarpment Road and 51 Eastern Park Road Church, where I used to sing and the rest of more time. So it developed from there. And then we come now and come learn music with run David House and Sizzler. So Capleton and Sizzler.
Okay.
Because we usually live at Tavern, Bertha Lane, where David House was.
Okay.
So you find out Jam Mason, Jack Cure. While at that tender years, my first stage show I went to was 1998. Jam Mason drove me in a red Countryman that he had at the time.
Okay.
Rebel Salute it was.
Okay,
Down by
okay.
Brooks Park.
Okay.
So that was the first time I ended up in music.
Nice. I definitely like it. Now, when I posted the video, there was a lot of conversation happening on the video. There was a lot of conversation happening on my texts. There's a lot of conversation happening on my inbox. And the video basically, guys, when I posted it, it's talking a lot about abuse, physical abuse, that parents instill on children. And when I watched it, you know, it my caption was basically like, you know, this is abuse. And if we don't break the cycle, it's something that we're gonna pass on to our children. And watching you in that video, like, it brought me to tears, because I felt your pain, and I didn't even know you at the time, but I felt the pain that you were going through, and I felt like that type of abuse is something that takes a long time to leave a human body. So can we talk about that aspect of abuse as children and what our parents sometimes instill on us? Not necessarily that they intend to, but it happens.
All right, first and foremost, sorry for all of the ones that have been traumatized by physical, verbal, emotional, and psychological abuse. Zena, and I'm just have to say, give thanks to the strength and everything. No, we have to break that cycle, and noting that for me, never leaves me.
Okay.
No time.
Okay.
It's a reoccurrence. Each time you see it replay back, whether all right, like me in my house asleep and here I look a baby a ball out and jump up and I say, yo, son, you want baby a ball, and she say, me run go over them. I say, what? And then I say, that baby wake and I want to go back to sleep and I get trouble.
Okay.
But me just share the intention of what me having in my thought is not my youth, but just the sense of care, because I know what it is like.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
Your child get abused. So, and for the parents them too. Because for my parent, for my father, when I get parole and come around, I'm saying to him, like, I'm still a reason. I'm saying, Daddy, why is it that, you know, you usually treat me like that, and why you have to do them something? I like him that said to me, say, oh, sometimes frustration, stress. I like him that said, you know much how me have to send God to school, and then no, he was somebody like that way. Now I'm gonna send we go to school, him have 10 away, 8 away, but him have other nephews and nieces. We have to acid to send them to school to same way. So when we really check the psyche, he was under a lot of pressure, never really know if to deal with it, but he never deal with it in the proper way. Me said to myself, going now, that yes, discipline is much given unto child, but not excessive discipline.
Yeah.
When it is too excessive, then you know, my mother is a daycare lady, see me, she's a nurse, so she kind of really show you, oh, sometimes when you deal with youth them, you have to make them know you can't really beat them on 2 fingers as them small sex. You talk to them and make them know, and they stimulate what they live, what they learn.
Right.
So it's a similar thing. Just like she give me what I get, what I most of what me I do right now, me I really what my mother has taught me.
Wow.
So make sure I tell you one stuff. So me drive the little truck and me build a little truck them and them something. Me I live in a youthful day same way. Me still I live in a youthful joy same way. Me not come out of that same way. So it's some of those things where my mother taught me, I can balance out what my father has given to me.
Okay.
You understand me?
Okay. Now, that was going to be one of my questions, you know, in having a conversation with a parent who inflicted abuse on you, how long did it take you to basically, or have you even forgiven him for the things that was instilled on you? Like, have you forgiven him?
All right. Hold on. You see that what I say? You know,
Yes, I know, I understand what the next time. Okay.
All right. Now share something with him.
Okay.
I forgive him a long time because I forgive myself.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I share him to forgive him. The more that things I'm come from prison come help him to see him because him have a whole stuff on a content retreat.
Okay.
Where him and my sister really own it still. But by right, me I build a house for me a youth.
Okay.
Come until now when I left prison, I come assist him and my sister for help build it. So if me never did forgive him, wouldn't even want them near around him, not even want to go around him. But when I come from prison, me had said that, you know, any amendments I need to make with my father, I need to make it because I find out when I said it, eat me out and tear me down. So, all right, for me, I've been to carry heavy loads and burdens are of chronic ailments and diseases.
Yeah, yeah.
So for me, sugar, diabetes, me free. Me a 45-year-old this year. I mean, I have no sugar, I mean, I have no diabetes, I have sick, I have no headache, I have no pressure. When I green backla juice, I just drink a green backla juice full of celery and callaloo and all type of. You understand what I say? So the meds in the space. So I forgive him.
Okay.
Even before I'm dead, I may forgive him. Me know that to my own self. Because when I really forgive a ones, you know, even the same ones them are arm you, it's them you really help, you know.
Right.
George Young, big up yourself. George Young is a deal with restorative justice, and he was crippled by the hands of gunmen in the days. He's from Fletcher's Land. He's now a human rights activist.
Okay.
And me and him reason and talk, and like him I say, them man away see shoot me up, me got court but tell the judge that to let them go. You understand? So I come back to theme words them more time when him talk. The same people them will destroy you sometime, and them you really help.
Okay.
And it's not said just to help them, you know, but it's also to help relieve yourself of the burden.
Right. Definitely. So now also, you know, when I posted your video, I got an inbox message. And I wanted for us to discuss this today. Because I was literally taken aback by the inbox message that I have. And you know, the inbox message basically was talking about the fact that, you know, when you went to jail, you did your 10 years in jail. The individual inboxed me and said basically that, you know, the person that that you harmed, for lack of better words, was her aunt. And she said that, you know, she didn't know if she wanted to watch this interview today because she might get triggered. And she basically said, you know, she was a child when it happened, but no one ever asks you, basically, you know, what happened, why did you do it, and basically like what type of relationship do you have with your kids, and how should they forgive you for that incident that happened?
All right. Basically, me have to answer generally. Me have to answer specifically for that individual personally.
Okay.
Because it don't go to no one specifically, it goes on a general note.
Okay.
All right. The whole community was aware of what I was facing.
Okay.
And remember, Melissa Henry was always 11 years older than I am.
Okay.
So she wasn't a child. She was a big woman.
Okay.
Someone who should be also leading the way for me.
Okay.
Okay? All right. What I did was wrong. There's no justification for it.
Okay.
But we have to understand the circumstances and the mentality and the emotional and the psychological effect that it also took on me. To know that Dianara Ashara Davis and DeMarco Davis was labeled as jacket by even also some of those same community members of Content Retreat.
Wow. Okay.
They knew of this, what I am facing.
Okay.
No, you imagine I was there. Having this child walking up and down. Even my own auntie Andrew dead and gone, but Auntie Andrew said, oh, I didn't say, a jacket them. My father dead and gone, and my father cussed me and tell me, say, if me not say a jacket me and mine. So the whole community, remember the embarrassment as small as a mustard seed.
Okay.
Can harm any man. So no one, they knew of what I was facing.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I was then maybe say 21, 22 going up in that bracket from when it started.
Okay.
As we were like friends for 6 years, there and about 7 years, and I was with her from I was about 19 years of age.
Okay.
So even inexperience was a part of it. But the community of Content Retreat knew about what I had to face.
Mm-hmm.
No, even when it's like I said to her, Melissa, I need you to let us do a DNA.
Okay.
And that was what triggered everything.
Okay.
She was like crying in tears. I wanted to see her and talk to her. Specifically, I tell her that I'm coming up there to talk to her. Whenever I go there to see her, I don't see her, miss.
Okay.
You see that they were saying she was not there, or she was, you understand what I'm saying? I was getting the ring around.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I was confronted by family members of her, which I was saying to them, remember, me only don't have any sex to get the youth then. So me think to come out of the way and stop being an impediment and make with because even when the incident happened, and that's a lowers. And that's a lowers. When she said to me, say, yo, I'm not coming at the yard. Because that was the problem, They know I'm coming at the yard to come talk to Mel. But me hear say Mel in the yard, which is Mel's same cousin, Aneesa Simpson.
Okay.
No, Aneesa Ellis. But I had nothing, The world know.
Okay.
Because me leave from Miss Winsome bar. Aneeka did I work in at the bar. Me did I drink Magnum, me did I drink Dragon and rum. So me under influence. Me have the flask of rum I walk in my back pocket with. So the whole community know say me was of a influence which was not of myself.
Okay. Okay.
You get what me just said to you?
Yes.
Aneeka knew that I purchased 2 flasks of rum and around 6 Dragon in the bar there. And I said to her, me there so I want to talk to Mel and run up and down. And she said, stop your fool. Aneeka Ellis turned to me, that is Mel's cousin, turned to me and said, stop your foolishness, Howard. Mel just gone up the hill. Go and go talk to the woman. Because you love Mel and Mel love you. Me not even have a fight. You want to know something before that again? Me living in the community with Mel. And Mel pregnant for me and end up lose her youth.
Wow.
Because a man a come from foreign. Listen, me now. She not lose the youth. She throw the youth because a man a come. Me I tell the truth. Me not hide nothing because a man a come from foreign. And Mel said me to come out of her house.
Okay.
I come out of her house. And when I come out of her house, the youth, like it never had to go out nothing because the youth find out that she just lose her youth for me. So it end up, I whole heap of embarrass my face, meant my face in the community.
Okay.
And still balance it back same way. Whosoever as family members talking, they know. So enough time I hold it, so me bear it. Me couldn't even understand it because me I say, well then, naive and young and you know. Me a 45-year-old now, When it happen, me a young, naive youth, my adrenaline rush high now.
Okay.
So when Aneeka tell me something to go up at the yard, she just gone up at the yard. And like I said, which part she gone? And she said, up at that side she gone, man. I just come from up at that side and then tell me that she don't up there. So I go back up there now. From I go back up there, I say, Pops, that side, the whole of them up at the yard, they were preparing for me. So I said, when Mel there, and I say, yo, she not there. I said, no, man, she in there, man. I need to tell me that she in there. So they were forcing me not to come in the yard. And like me, I said, yo, one thing, Mel, me to talk to me, not chat to Uno. So we had an altercation before even Mel come out of the house.
Okay.
Me and family members in the yard between Dasta and the one of them. Because Dasta tell me say me not a picnic in the yard. I must come out. You hear me? I say charge it. No, it is not me and Dasta. I don't want to feel like self. What I do, I feel pleased about it.
Okay.
It I up until today.
Okay. Okay.
So if them feel like it don't harm I, it harm I even much as more as it harm them.
Okay. Okay.
Up until now, I still know if the youth them are my youth.
Wow.
Me have to ask that. Me just share with you. Me and somebody will write a book. Just ask me the other day, say, you're certain say the youth them still are your youth. They get a DNA. Me say me don't get a DNA in about year one. Me done it in the shoes already. So me have to take them and film them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
The uncertainty when me work with, me have to just know say me certainly I know more than anything else because me see where me make my mistake. As in if me didn't even leave them alone, I leave her alone.
Right. Right.
But them time they are so young, you're bitter.
Yeah.
You understand what I said? So me just want to prove the whole thing to the community and the embarrassment of me I face all of them something there. You get what I said to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like something a man willingly want to do. A man willingly go do.
Okay.
You understand me? They themselves know what I and I face. Because even when it comes down to sometimes, it comes down to even economical constraint too. And as a young youth, remember Melissa and I me a bigger woman. She a bigger woman to me and me a youth. So me have to help balance the whole tier. You understand what I say?
Okay.
So it's not just one set of things that were on my brain as a youth. As a young, naive youth. I'm still never say my right to do it. Yeah, now the whole commotion, the whole thing, when I sit back in and I cell and relax back, even though in her life, I still say, no, so allow me to allow her and make she go and go to her business. Not even follow the tension, but sometimes because of ego. And sometimes it's a mouth. We have big people in the community and elders and leaders. And they're supposed to be of good use with their mouth to us and instead of them tear us down. Instead of you use your mouth and tear us down. So you really drive a force where we couldn't even understand as a youth how to control it and contain it as a youth. You understand what I say? So if she asks me why I do it, surrounding the circumstances, there's a lot of things why the whole pressure come down on me. And me never go up there if you do that.
Okay.
That was not, they knew, she knew, that's how them know. That's why even when we were in the court, the court tell me, say, here we go, Mr. Davis, because Mr. Glenn Cruikshank said we have to go for self-defense. Based on where them say them, the who fling stone, who lick me, who slap me with cutlass, who did this.
Okay.
So it shows that we were in an altercation before the male come out of the house, because she either come out in the whole incident, because she up on the veranda, we meet up right there, so.
Okay.
You understand what I say?
Okay.
Yes, so she whole, so at the whole incident at the it happened, so. When Mr. Glenn Cruikshank said, for order for self-defense, me and myself, I say, yo, they on self-defense, nothing, you know, because I don't understand the whole stuff. Now, nobody there in the yard, nobody have the knife that they man. You know, understand what I say? Recollect back. So I just plead guilty.
Okay.
And I just understand, say, because I accept. This is not about mankind, people, and no, but it's about me and God. Because even when the judge sentenced me, I'm God go do my time. There's bigger penalty for I and I. That's why you hear me sing Oja Free My Soul. It is about bigger than just the court sentence.
Okay.
It is about bigger than just what people is saying, because you know, understand me, I say it's bigger than even me and Melissa.
Okay.
Who to tell? Content which is that place. You hear me attack? You say, who send that inbox there? Ask them how the place run. The place run off of Obi and science. And they talk a man tell about science.
Okay.
Witchcraft.
Okay.
So who to tell if at that time those were the energies around us?
Okay.
You listen what me just said to you?
Yeah.
The place is a battlefield. The Spaniards them fight war there. So who to tell me just a say? You understand? Who to tell if it's not the force of darkness take over the energy of I and I, which it is. You understand what I say? But who to tell if it wasn't place? Because even our same family, them love that. So I'm going to try to share with you. You understand what I say? And they never really, me I one black boy, they never expect me to do a nice brown girl. So they never really like I and I own them energy and spirit. Okay. If you understand what I say.
Okay.
They never. But at the end of the day, I say I'm sorry to them. And I ask how me expect them to forgive me. It is not me to expect anything of them. It is they to expect of their self what the most I expect of them to do, as how I have expected of myself to do what the most I has tell me to do now.
Okay.
To look the part that I am looking now. Because even if me did stray from the truth, I did run from the truth through friend and company and trying to make egoistical, rude boy persona take over the mentality when I was young.
Okay.
Me go into the prison and understand, say it not make it charge it. And it not make it to know youth at all. Ignorance and how we deal with situations. Or when it arises, how we deal with it, because that is a tantamount. The mindset where you pre in your thought when the thing come to you, where you do. Because if you think evil or you think wickedness, when it comes to you, that's what you're going to do. It's not like, no, when me know so what you know, me abide in your space, me then in your thought, me then in your energy. Me not even want a man come near me with no foolishness in my thought. To me, absorb that energy. So when me did young, me never did understand them something.
Okay.
Me never did know.
Okay.
Me never did pre them something. So it's just the energy. It's not me to expect of all them to forgive I and I. You understand what I say about it? For them to expect of themselves what Jah Almighty, the Creator, expect of them to do. As though I have done what He has expected me to do and me did expect of myself. Because any journey where me I take now, is it me did not take from a long time,
Okay.
But along the way, I remember say, just come up straight, so in a life.
Right, true.
And I will go through the whole thing. Some we do all type of something.
Right.
We not even know what we do. All right, watch how you go now. Yo, me not even want to talk. I want to crime spell crime, though.
Yes.
Say me even kill a mosquito. I said, thou shalt not kill. It's crime, though.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
You're right.
So crime spell crime. Me might do what me do and people hurt. Yes, me hurt too. It's not them alone hurt. If you listen to my music, you still feel some hurt.
Yeah.
Me not hurt. Whether me a cry, I have to ask me why me a cry. I mean, I said to her, I said, sometimes it's not about crying, but it's about relieving yourself because tears is language.
Yeah, definitely.
Tears is language of many things which many people doesn't understand. And even if you speak to them, they can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they are not of the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
No, me then the person me abide by my spirit. Me locate with 2 and 3 man, and me never left my corner yet. Me not giant venting, me not pass traffic. Me hold my corner, meaning that as little as the 9x5 cell is, me hold one corner in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And me don't come out. Nobody don't make me to pass traffic because me not depend on the ventilation and look out with egoistical mentality, which that me never did understand when me was young.
Right.
So, it's this is to content retreat. What might feel like say. And them know too, you know. Them gonna try, them know, you know. You think them don't know? All of them know. But as me say, I send the message. It is not of what I expect them to do, but it's of what they expect of their self from what Jah expect of them. Likewise in myself. So me burn the fire upon me first.
Okay.
The burn start with me. So me tell Jah say me wrong. Me tell them say me wrong. And if they don't want to forgive me, then come on, I understand.
Okay.
And I will not fight that bridge. But the bridge that I will continuously fight is the spiritual bridge of asking my God for continuous forgiveness and continuous relief of all negative that I have done and moving forward.
I like that. I like that. I definitely like that. How are you using your experience to teach other people? Like, do you have conversations with people in regards to, you know, trying their best to live their lives the right way based on everything that you've experienced?
All right. Let me say something to you. It's my music that I'm sing, I'm a life for my life. I'm not come like some artists who sing. You understand me? I say fictions and imaginary things.
Okay.
No. Whatever I sing is what I live.
Okay.
So everybody in a content retreat don't know this type of life. But you see the ones that where they are Grand Spend, from Grand Spend Drive to Grand Spend Avenue, anywhere in a Grand Spend are gonna know me as Iron Boat, plastic slippers.
Okay.
So I'm saying I want to open a basic school in a Grand Spend name, Iron Boat Basic School for tougher learning. I want to mean you pit them and kill them, but we have to about make them learn 24 hours a day.
Okay.
Military style. All right. So in a Grand Spend now, means I youth motivate the youth them in a Grand Spend. Every youth can see me and talk to them. Every youth have a respect for me. Every youth can see me as a role model. Me not think negative of them. Me not try to tell them nothing negative. Even my music in what I sing, it might not be like to squash or chronicle them or, you know.
Okay.
But it still have one little energy in them. But when them hear the young, them have to listen out. So my words, sound and powers of my speaking and my music make them listen. And me myself, as a certified peer educator, because I get a one session with Lasco, going to St. Thomas, with Teacher Brown, getting Teacher of the Year around 2 years ago. I go up there, go speak for the youth them.
Okay.
The same way. My niece got to that school to them and Davis big up to her same way to same way. All if I love to my niece. You understand me? I'm more big up my next cousin to Sudani. Or the Prospect district the same way too. God order for them living. I have to give thanks to them same way though.
Wow. I mean, your story, you know, it's a remarkable story. It's a remarkable story of forgiveness for yourself. It's a remarkable story that, you know, throughout your childhood you've experienced some physical abuse, and you've overcome that, even though it's still with you every day. And you know, I'm glad that you're now able to have conversations with other young people in regards to all of this stuff that you've experienced yourself. Hopefully that they don't go down the same path that you did.
Well, I'm never say the truth. Without one's finding themselves, regardless of what we might say. it is of little essence.
Yeah.
But what I've noted since now being connected back while I was in my cell was of the greater, deeper spirit. Because when I was in my cell and I was doing something like, I remember there was something about the prison when they said that they were supposed to wear a uniform, and the commissioner highlighted it. And the deeper spirit conquers the water not beating the in. So a little thing come out in the news with the prisoner them showing up themselves and with jewelry and blah blah blah. And they said that to lock it down.
Okay.
So I went in the spirit, and what I noticed was that when you're of the spirit, you reach the people more.
Yeah.
Because when you're of the mental, like I always say that anything above 444 Earth going up there and about is not good for the mental, because that's what made the adrenaline rush go boom boom boom.
Right.
And there's no settlement. But whenever you go down into the 432 Earth, and that is what I'm doing from the other day, using the 432 Earth and the Earth vibratory energy to connect with myself and connect with people. And it is what is happening now, why we are connected, because of that earthly. This is not about even the documentary. This is greater than the documentary.
Yeah, yeah.
You can understand that.
Yeah.
So this is not about, this is about even we reaching out to other souls. This is not even about, because as I say, what happened, it's just like a gateway and a tunnel. Me never want it happen, and me never understand how it happened. But it happened. And then now, me not use it as a propel, but me I use it as an energy to make youth and youth know. So watch out. Yeah. Be calm in thy spirit, be calm in thyself. If you listen to music, then I must sing. Me I try to tell her once to be calm, and that is the type of music we need to start put out. So you can calm and quell the youth them mind, because whenever you listen to certain type of music, it kind of balance the brain away in terms of where you're thinking and the thought and the mind pattern. You understand? When I youth, I listen to Capleton them and Sizzler them and Jackie them, and you understand me? It was of essence and beauty, because that is the beauty within ones and ones rather than the beauty on the face.
Right.
It is the good, it is the deeds. So even Melissa family there, the beauty when me never did understand. From my mistake, you can even learn and show some of the beauty that me never did understand or me learn about now. So no, not much. Beauty is not about on our face, but it's about the deeds that we're doing. I know say, yo, you know I'm wrong, yes. And even me tell myself to come murder me and kill me. Just say me say that. Not to say me say that, but just give them thought. Oh, when it go please we and the people them, because that's our God. And that's what I say that if it go justify it, me ask within a space. You just have to say, yeah. But at the same thing you would have do and me do. So how better you would have be from me. You understand what I say? So it's just, you listen, I just said to you clearly.
Yeah.
The difference of you or your allied, you're seeing from in your thought. You're seeing from in your thought, no?
Yeah. Yeah, true.
So psychologically, how different. Thanks, God, give to some person life. Give thanks to knowledge, give thanks to peace, give thanks to love, give thanks to this program. I'm sorry for what happened. I can't bring her back. Me and myself shed tears every day. Big up my kids them. Me and them not have no good relationship.
Okay.
We used to monetarily. Because I come from prison, come send Diana to school. Make she get 7 subjects.
Okay.
And you understand to you, me send Diana to Ocho High School.
Okay.
We go to our parents teacher meeting. What about baby? What you need? Subject me Diana program. What about that? Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm good man. Me Diana program. I'm soon come when I finish, yeah? Me say me soon come man, please. Wait, one juice.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, with the fix, Michelle G. We are here talking to Aya more. You know, so
yeah, back to you know.
Go ahead, yeah.
So, in the balance of everything is just we for us know so much. Cause me say me can't blame no one. I'm not blame no one. But not even myself want to blame, to put the pressure on myself and bird.
Okay.
Because me don't have just talked about that already. I'm talk to him every day continuously.
Okay.
I'm open ear me cry, which me know my ear me cry.
Okay.
Because me see where he's working. Me might be work in the favor away. People will see it. And as I said, Me and you them not a good communication.
Okay.
It is only monetarily. I think around a couple of months ago, my son, Demarco Henry will call him. Him call me and him said, Daddy, bigger 10,000 from December. I'm a turn to him and I say, Henry, yeah, we saw me a youth like you. Me a travel from town. To a country go check my father for money. And my father now give me no money. You know, I do write one bounce check. Give my mother to call lodge in her account.
Wow.
This is the bounce check. My mother draw the whole of her money. Don't go think him give me. Me give thanks sweet still enough. One and a bad one piece of pumpkin, one this, one that. So him give me a look of food. But my mother money that draw out her bank account. When the bank check card, the bank say, yo, the money are collapsing, or the bank account collapsed, blah, blah, blah. So that was how my father do it. They will give me a look of food. But on a note, I share with him and tell him, say, me there town and you that country, so if you want the money, you have to come around me. Let me show you the way and watch how the way run and watch how money make, because you can't just take up money in these times and I give so. Because I have to know me I give money about.
Right.
I have to learn money management too.
Right.
So if you send me your father, come make me give a look of father. I don't know, I tell him what you say. I text him on him TikTok page and I say, he might listen right now when I know. I say, me have one a tool. My father never give me a well implant yet, but me have 3 well implants. You can come for them. Me say, me have saw, me have all type of tool where you can think of. Come for the tool them and come make me show you what to do and make a use of yourself down a country. If you don't want to come, you can wait till when me dead. The upstairs are where my mother came when me I go build up. Because I help my mother build up the downstairs, same way I have my room downstairs.
Okay.
But you can't wait till me dead. If you want the 4 room them upstairs here, your sister phone one them. Ask him when me tell him. So nothing wrong. Me say me make preparation for Uno when my father never do for me.
Okay.
You know listen me say, yeah, my father build a house, yes, but he no left a room down there for say my room. Me, I do that for them and them. I go. A 4 room upstairs right now still up. You understand what I say to you? If you look on my TikTok page and my Instagram page, you see it. Me go down get a next youth yet. You understand what I say?
Okay.
So if they have 4 room up there, it must be for them unless them don't want it. But it will always be theirs because me I make the preparation for them.
Okay.
So when me float out at the earth as what job do my father, at least them can come pull one door and say, right, my father didn't give me that room, man. Unlike my father did. You understand what I say? We're not passionate one enough, but we are taught the truth.
Okay.
Because although we put in the hand and help our, because for my father have a nice 2-floor down there. His sister help him build up parts, still nothing wrong. But for we are youth, me, I work, I can't stand from across the river. And if me ever go down there now and try show my door and say me I wanna sleep, I lie me and tell him, God forbid him dead and gone.
Wow.
Give thanks to all of my brother them and my sister them. I love them. Every single one of them. I don't have an hate for them. I don't know how to hate them. You understand what I said to you? Yeah. But me give thanks to when my become mothers prepare for that me can do. And balance pan. Because I come from prison, I put my head on my body. And I see the way now. And I see from when I'm in prison, I didn't know when I come do. All of this is prepared from before I come. So you know, I just want to give thanks to all of the energy and all of the life and all of the support. All who support me, all who don't support me, as I say, I can't. All right, I'm sorry for the ones that have left in the stagnation of my wrongs. And I hope you see fit within yourself. If you can leave that burden alone and let yourself free. Because even when you think you're free, sometimes you're still not free because of backlashes and whiplashes and flashbacks. And you understand what I said to you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad I'm getting you know, your side of the story, because I think a lot of times people think that, you know, when we do something wrong, like, you know, it doesn't stay with us. And from hearing what you're saying, you know, this is something that continues to live with you. But you're dealing with it the best way that you can. And most people don't understand that side of things, you know. But you know, I just needed to ask you that when the question came in my inbox. I was really shocked when it did. So I said, you know what, today I'm definitely going to talk to you about it.
No, you can't shock. It don't shock me now because I know them watch me every day.
Okay.
Listen, I'm I tell you something. You see, the devil try for rap and God pity them the most, you know. You hear me tell you? Spiritually, biblically, Jaja love ones are a target, yo. Some mark for that, but Jaja love and mark it. I mean, the journey of a man at the depths, you have to walk it, yo. In the darkest tunnel, Jaja light me come to spark it. I miss the look over yonder, a fire, fire. There was no water there to quench our souls. So the only way that you find peace within yourself.
Yeah.
And the mercy of God through tears. So tears is a language, and sometimes you see me I cry. It's many language me I speak, and many things me I speak sometimes. You see all of my song them, if people want to know who I am more is, go listen to the whole of my song them want to see. And take them in word for word. And you ever know me not a normal singer. Me's an instrument of the most time I use me now, and me give thanks to use it.
Yeah.
So some content retreat and Melissa family, me can't kill me, but my flesh are gonna live on. The spirit are gonna live on to tell people who are going to come and gotcha put them in a me for talk. Talk them, me I sit for my higher height, so me have to give you thanks. And bless you up for your program too, sister.
Thank you.
Understand me?
Now I wanted to discuss, because working in the system, I do work in the system, and a lot of times we see that when individuals come from jail, prison, and those types of things, they often can't find employment. And having a criminal background and those types of things. What do you feel that the government of Jamaica, especially, can do a little bit different so that individuals have a second chance at life when they leave prison?
The government should first they should be the first ones to employ people that are leaving the institution. Make an example of yourself so others could follow. Miss, that's why I don't like review. When you say me to interview, just ask me question because I'm going to give you it right as it is.
I like that.
Me not go wrong. Me tell you the truth.
I like that.
Yeah. Them first do it. And when them first do it, it will set an example for others to follow. Okay. But if the government does not see fit to employ any persons that they see, and we can tell you something, the most, Dr. Kadawami Knife, who is a professor at the University of the West Indies in entrepreneurship, once told me that because he taught me entrepreneurship while I was in the prison. So I'm a certified entrepreneurship by the professor of the university, Dr. Kadawami Knife. And he spoke to me and told me that the most powerful and useful minds are the minds that are incarcerated. So if incarcerated minds are being put to use properly, then they can be of greater use to themselves. The incarcerated minds are minds which are locked away, not being used in a useful way, but they are not being parked. Their minds are not being stagnant.
Okay.
So it is being used in the proper way, positively. Then it can be of greater use and effect to society. Now, I'm going to tell you this. This goes out to all criminal and criminal mind people in Jamaica. You know, say we is the system work, and we make the judge, and we pay them, and we pay all police. We need to make the police them go into the woodland, go chop it down. Make the judge come out of the chair, go dig yam and plant in the ground. We need to stop give them work. We need to know say no more water enough to down them to get the prisoner alone by itself. Make them specifically detail themselves and look trouble and give it. So we not give ourselves no trouble, But because them can't get no work, them I use craft and style. So the police them know if you go in the woodland with cutlass sharp, chop down the woodland and plant banana and yam, dumpling all of them something there. The judge, the warden, if we as ex or whosoever don't deter from our ways, or we deter from our ways, then we are going to have them not having a paycheck. Them going to find work different way, not true crime.
Interesting.
Some of us just talk about say, the balance, and we are talking about even the solution. Because we got critical thinking class too, So we go in critical thinking class, don't allow us to just look at the problem, but also look at the solutions.
Yeah.
Some point of the solutions. I want to tell some of the gentlemen that are dealing with violence that please stop give the judge and the lawyers them work and the policeman because they're just taking away money. Please and thank you.
Let's talk about songs of redemption. Tell me about songs of redemption.
All right, songs of redemption. All right, songs of redemption. There were some people who came from Spain, Nando Garcia and Amanda, came through the prison rehabilitation system, and Carla Golata and the EU, Paula Amadi at that time then. They came in the prison and they were doing and you remember I had just won 2 Digicel Rising Star prison competition, which was managed by Sharon Shooter from outside the road team with to them and all of those guys.
Okay.
So they came in the prison. So I won it, but I wasn't a part of the documentary. So Mr. Vervin, who was the then music man in the prison, officer, said, "Oh, the man will win the prison documentary." Don't in the documentary.
Okay.
Them time I never the songs of redemption yet. Because I never know about the documentary what it name.
Right.
The wicked believe me. Indeed down it. So the prison didn't know me for that. I'm lying on my straight. Things of the past, I'm gonna stop meditate. And I'm all in the faith. So then they know me for them song there. So it's like Mr. Vervin I say, oh no, the man there. So when them come and say me for night now, them give me the team, them give me the topic of the documentary, say name Songs of Redemption. So everybody gone around the business of Songs of Redemption, but me, I was off Songs of Redemption.
Okay.
So me know the word and the meaning and what it means. And me know say, yo, but this is me. And if them say them, all right, I give them a team song. So me never tell them say me I give them a team song.
Okay.
But Jadid already put it in on me if you sing. All of what me I sing.
Okay.
So this was just of me revealing what was inside of me, my hidden character and my hidden talent then when I never did know about.
Okay.
So when them give me I was just rhythm, the song came from the art. The song was just built pure from the art. So me myself was of the rhythm. So you have a man in the prison named Aljo. Aljo is a prisoner to him play guitar. So I went around by Aljo the man and I said, Aljo, because enough time I go around there, but I said, Aljo, pick that rhythm for me now. Because I'm a top guitarist.
Okay.
So I said, pick that song for me now. And I said, no man. I said, and so I start giving the rhythm and I said, isn't no we? I'm start giving some rhythm and them said, no, want to the song with that sing with you. I'm say Songs of Redemption and I say, yeah. I'm say, na 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 na, this is love. With songs of redemption from you, redeem yourself. There is no condemnation, and it's love. It heals my frustration. Sons of this nation sing these songs of redemption, and it's love. That's the man picked the rhythm, man. That's why we were the owner of the rhythm in the prison.
Okay.
It's not nobody own the rhythm. It's the inmates them build the rhythm.
Nice.
Aljo, Ainsley Moore, Cyrano Walker, all of them build the rhythm in the prison and make me do that song there. But it never end up on them rhythm there. It end up on a different rhythm because the prison never accepts certain things. Understand me?
Okay.
Yeah. But that's how that song that come about, man, and the inner man really get out that song, you know. If it wasn't for the inner man, because I was so deep, people like no. I think the more I'm going to Solace, I'm going deeper.
Okay.
You understand? Because I'm Solace right now, you know. And Solace don't mean I have to go into the prison. I can run, I'm going to the hills. I left down as for 1 2 years, I'm going to deeper Solace. You understand?
Okay.
So more of the people them know, young youth, know that nothing is wrong with Solace. It is fine. Don't be afraid of Solace.
Yeah.
You have self-solitude. You can go in a self-solitary confinement with your own self. You can go in the hills. Rastafari do it, go in a Bobo Hill. So it is to find thyself. Know thyself, yo. Yeah, man. Big up Young GT. I'm Gifted and Talented Production and my production company, Yard in Order Records. So that song, they Know Thyself, too, is a big song. I'm one big up Country Youth Record to see me. We have a lot of songs, see me. In terms of we have an album to jump out right now. So we have only for work at the same way between Country Youth Records and Young YGT. Big up all the ones that in the music will help me forward for each one the same way. From Judgment Yard to David House. From the Alaska, David House was first when me and youth go come up with Jackie Redem and Jamaican.
Okay.
When me then at the yard and I put my answer, same way. And when we come out from prison now, me end up got Judgment Yard Mount Sizzler. Give thanks to all our going down them musically, physically, mentally, emotionally, all I call them. Me give thanks to you guys a listen. And give thanks to the ones them in and around Grand Spend space where I did the music that give me the energy the same way. Big up all of you, them pops, them and then you this. All grand. Yo, World Boom, big up yourself on a Boom Sunday. Around there with every Sunday.
I like
World
it.
Boom, one Boom Boom.
I definitely like it. So you said now that you're working on new music. Are you gonna stay in the same light and realm of all of your songs, or are you gonna step out a little bit more?
Well, if we step out a little bit more, it's about higher level of consciousness.
Okay.
So me now step out, go nowhere else.
Okay.
If it not have nothing to do with life, it's still I like me that say. Life teach me everything I know. Me plant the seed and watch it grow. Me pour the water, blessings flow. Everything when me have in a life, yo. And to Jah that me hold through me humble and my patience. Jah protect me pan the pavement. You know the grass no watch it.
Hello, Sister Nancy. Sister Nancy said never change Rasta youth. I love that. I definitely love that. You know, like I said,
yes, Sister Nancy, big up yourself. Big up
Sister
Nancy. All right, Sister Nancy them.
Yeah.
We are taking them from we are youth at Taban, Brigadier jerseys.
Definitely.
Because youth usually up at the yard. We got second. So big up yourself, my sister, man. Only for love, man.
Thank you for joining the live, Sister Nancy. You know, you are very much an icon to all of us. You know, definitely. I'm glad that you know you have overcame. You're pushing forward. And you're able to tell your story. Are you gonna write a book or anything about your experiences?
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. We are I think I'm in the middle of the book when I'm just entering the prison.
Okay.
So the book is from youthful days, coming up all through my life, whatsoever happened, till even when we leave the prison, even when we go down a judgment yard, everywhere, there's nothing mincing out of that book.
Okay.
So if you know you have done anything wrong, please be prepared to be in that book. And if you know you have done anything right, please be prepared to be in that book.
I like it. You know, there's nothing wrong with telling you know, your story, with living in your journey, with living in your truth. I always tell people that when you live in your truth, nobody can tell you your story or your journey. Nobody could throw anything in your face and say that, you know, you did this. You live in it on a daily basis. And what I got from this interview with you is that that's something that you do on a regular basis, because it's your life. It's your life.
Yes.
It's you're living it. Nobody's living it for you. You've done what
Sure.
you did. You've forgiven yourself. You talk to God about it. You still deal with it. I know that there are times when you have to disappear just to even cope with the repercussions of what you did. You know, and I'm glad that you're still here. We're able to have this conversation, and you know, you didn't say, "Oh, I don't want to talk about it," and you got what you needed to get out.
Yeah, you have to do that. Check something out. You have to do that.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, you're never going to get it out. Because as I tell you, said, when you can't find the things them in you, then becomes pressure.
Yeah.
Then becomes chronic ailments. Then becomes so even many some them already have carry me up in them brain. Them can't let me go. Because that will make them catch heart attack. That will make them catch everything with them not forget. So let's be a good use to themselves. I'm sorry for what happened. I never tell them say them love me and them but love thyself. Be thyself.
Yeah.
And just be humble and kind. We're not more. You understand what I say?
Definitely. The one thing I do want to ask you, the one thing I do want to ask you before we go is that, you know, what is a message that you would like to give to a young man, a boy out there, you know, when faced with stuff like, oh, somebody says to you, you're not the father, you may not be the father, you know, and Jamaica right now is leading in the jacket situation. Like, what is something that you want to say to those individuals in regards to how they react to hearing those things based on your own experience?
Yo, do it for some time now, but I still have to share the truth with them. In this time now, for myself, I can say if faced with a similar situation, what I would do. But sometimes you don't know in court where I go through a person's thought at the time and mentality at the you see I want to go through every day with a smile around some bread, so like right banana. Sometimes if you ever know we are going to brain. Sometimes if you not see him smile so that means everything good. Sometimes I cope him, I try cope.
Yeah.
So what we can ensure to tell every youth is that know thyself, yo, in this your time. Grow thyself, yo. You stop acting blind. Keep thyself, yo. And the true self you will find. Know thyself, yo. Be humble and be kind. Make your thought make sense. You never go to school, go on no bench. Just make your thought make sense. You never kill no friend, fi drive no Benz. And make your thought make sense. And make your thought make sense. From negative, just hold your abstinence. So know thyself. So in everything, just try to know thyself.
Yeah.
Be thyself. And be humble and kind. There's nothing else to prove.
I like that message. I definitely like that message. Are you working on an album, EP, any of those things?
Yes, man. At Contribute Records. After you see that song you released with me and Gifted Talented production company and my production company, me and Contribute have a big music for the soul, music to energize the spirit. Just can relax in your car and know so we have a good vibes and to keep the tempo up on a low so you're not be too ignorant.
I like it. When should we be expecting that? Like when what's the date? Do you have a date yet or anything like that for it?
All right. Watch me now, no. Me can't tell you, say. July 25th is my birthday, because I'm a Judah. Me's a Judah.
Okay.
So I like virgin them. So me can't tell you, say it a drop before that.
Okay.
And you understand what I say?
I like
Country youth, say you understand what I want. Me I tell you, say it a drop before my birthday or for my birthday. In that space there. And country youth, me I send them that space.
I like it.
So,
I like
no,
it.
so work have to go on.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said,
And big up all of the influence them in the music towards I and I. Capleton one of them, Sizzler one of them, Jackie or Jamie, a military man. Whole of David House, more big them up, and the whole of Judgment Yard, big them up. Enough love.
Enough love, definitely. Mr. Ayamor, I want to thank you for doing this today. Like I said, when I posted your video, I didn't know that any of this was gonna happen. And my spirit right at that moment just told me to post it, and I did. So I guess the energy connected us, and for us to have this conversation. And you know, I'm glad that you're here. You're able to breathe and accept what you did and forgive your dad, forgive everybody else that you know may be holding these things against you.
But look here now, you said it's a story, you know. But more on character is not a story, it's a journey. It's a mission.
It's definitely your
it's
journey.
A journey.
Yeah.
So,
all of us have journeys on this earth, whether we want to believe it or not. We all have a journey.
Yeah, man, Sister Nancy says a journey, man.
It's definitely a journey. And I'm glad that you're pouring back into the community and having conversations with the youth about living a little bit type of different way and rethinking some decisions before you actually act on it. So you know, that's your journey here in life. Is for you to help others to understand that don't go by impulse. Stop for a minute, think about it, and then move forward.
It's affecting in the long run, so that's how we have to think and check before we make a move.
Definitely. Well, I have your contact. Any music you have, please send it to me. You know, I'll play it on the station. I'll give it to the guys on the station. And thank you so much for this conversation.
And you know, have to ask, man, when we're country youth ready to release the album, you're gonna be the one that's gonna premiere it live.
I like it.
For me.
I like it.
So me I put the unos in your show so you understand where the country youth they listen. So we have a platform already for jump on.
Definitely. Any last leaving positive words? Any last leaving positive words for us?
Yeah, man. As me I say, you know, me just want you them stay conscious within life same way. the thought that you absorb, this is one of the main things. Anything where you absorb, practice becomes perfect. And if you practice negative, that's what they're going to become. If you practice positive, that's what they're going to become. I don't really want to have no whole heap of nothing to say because the earth is about negative and positive. So you're just balancing what you do in the earth and see which part you can stay more in the light, yeah. More than because you have a day night, you know.
Yeah.
You can't avoid it, you know.
Yes. Definitely.
You
Definitely.
journey through the journey. And you understand what I said to you?
Yeah. Definitely. So give
So more love to one another, yo. At Architect Music, 91 Slide Road, down a crossroad. I aim to release that song. The video do feet already. I one of the biggest, baddest producer them the same way. So Architect, Navarro Jones. This is love with songs of redemption. I love you, my brother. All heap of hug and love for you. Boom, boom, boom.
Definitely. Please give everybody your social media handle before you go. Give everybody your social media handle.
All right, social media. I am more official. YouTube, TikTok. I am more music. Instagram. I am more official. And that's it. You don't know one I am more. Ancient Youth Acquire. I am mathematical apps. Radiant electromagnetism. Mutating energies from one boundaries to the other.
Thank you, Mr. Iyamore, and have an amazing evening, okay? Thank you.
Yeah, man, and same to you, too, man, and same to the fans and all who was listening to, man. Big up everybody. Sister Nancy, big up yourself.
Definitely. Thank you, Sister Nancy,
One go,
for joining.
big up yourself.
All right.
Big up the flight attendant, them too.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
One go, sister.
All right. Good night.
Na na this is love with songs of redemption from you. Redeem yourself, there is no condemnation, and it's love.
They will be here 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Thank you, Sister Nancy, for being on the live tonight. And I would definitely love to have a conversation with you as well, Sister Nancy.
I'm a blessed love, Sister Nancy.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely reach out for that. So good night, guys.
Yeah, man, Sister Nancy, nice to you.
Yes, definitely. Have an amazing evening, everybody. Bye.
Bye. This is love with songs of redemption from you. Redeem yourself, there is no condemnation, and it's love. It is no frustration. Sons of this nation sing these songs of redemption, and it's love with songs of redemption from you. Redeem yourself, there is no condemnation, and it's love. It is no frustration. Sons of this nation sing these songs of redemption. Songs of redemption, well, it free my mind. When I was in darkness, then redemption shines. Songs of redemption, it'll make me feel fine. So never you forget the punchline. Songs of redemption lives deep in my soul. And with these songs of redemption, we will never grow old. Or what was hidden, redemption unfold. So drum and beat the rhythm, make it roll. Give this is love. With songs of redemption from you. Redeem yourself, there is no condemnation, and it's love. It is my frustration. Sons of this nation sing these songs of redemption, and it's love. With songs of redemption from you. Redeem yourself, there is no condemnation, and it's love. It heals my frustration. Sons of this nation sing these songs of redemption. Songs of redemption was some ancient days when we were fighting the cause of not being a slave. I mean, the songs of redemption need no